Hey guys, welcome to the first official episode of Comic Craps. If you remember last time on the Comic Conversation, we rolled our magic comic dice and came up with N6. So I went down to the local comic book store to see what I could find. And what I found was No Mercy from Image Comics. It is written by Alex DeCampi, art by Carla Speed McNeil, and colored by Jen Manley Lee. Check out that coyote. I think it's a coyote. Look at all them teeth. Rah, rah, rah. It's No Mercy number 2 in the series. From what I can tell, it is about a group of kids, maybe on some kind of a missions trip or a field trip, and the bus overturns in the middle of nowhere, and they're trapped. But what I think is interesting about this is that there is a undertone about these being truly children of today. There's reference in letters to the editor of not being able to be without your phone, and any time without your phone is disastrous. So basically it opens up and it's got a page listing all the characters. And some of them are blacked out. So we already know that the stakes are high, that people are missing and or dying. The first panel just opens with them around a campfire, the whole page, and it ends with, maybe you can sing a song. And it kind of just launches into what I'm seeing as the naivete of these children. It seems like it's just a bunch of kids kind of lost in their own world. One of the girls, who is clearly very into anime, wants to sing either the theme song from Madoka or the theme song to Knights of Sidonia. And you can tell the other kids have no idea what's going on. And then one of the other girls, to show that it is very much children of this era, launches right into a song from Frozen. And from there, things start to get much, much higher stakes. They're worried that the bodies of the dead who were on the bus that overturned are going to bring out the coyotes. It's very much just the kind of a montage of children having never been in a situation like this and never being exposed to a situation like this. They all think that they've got it under control, and they all think that they have their own way of dealing and coping. Anime girl, whose friend is on the brink of death, she breaks down and can't deal with what's happening around her, which is probably the most adult thing in this book. She then sings her a song, but it inserts some really unique artwork and imagery into this. It's really touching and a little bit haunting on the page. It's so empty except for them. Immediately following that, the Frozen girl complains that she doesn't know the song that the anime girl is singing, and weird, shaggy hippie dude throws some "Are You Afraid of the Dark" powder on the fire, putting it out. That's about halfway through the book, all that. Second half of the book shows just, it immediately goes from things are bad, things are getting worse, to things are really bad because the coyotes come. Though the stakes seem to be very high before, the kids were still allowed to have their childlike innocence, and I don't think that they can anymore. It's very Lord of the Flies a little bit. All in all, it's a really good book. I like when art style and script really line up, and the art style is very dark and foreboding. They're out in the wilderness. There's such a dark, kind of a dark glow, so to speak, around everything, and everything is kind of just, it seems as hopeless as the writing is letting us on to believe. And it works really well together, and I am a fan, and I will probably continue to read this. Check it out at your store. It is No Mercy by Alex DeCampi. So far, Comic Craps is a roaring success. Let's roll the dice and see what we get this time. I-5. I would be... I have no idea what I would be. Image Comics? But no, I don't know. But we'll find out next time on Comic Craps. Such a good name. I'm so happy with the name. See you next time.